first thing you're going to do whenever you do maintenance, you're going to come over here to the screen, and you're going to make sure that it's not loaded, so that it says N, and you will hit the clean button. Alright, what that does is that releases the print head. Now, it's going to give you 3 minutes to do the maintenance. It'll start counting down. After about a week, that's all you're going to need is 3 minutes. Alright, for the first week or two, what you want to do is when it starts counting down, reach over here and just turn it off. Alright, now, first things first. We're going to slide this guy all the way over.
Okay.
Alright, and we're going to start doing our cleaning. Let me get this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to do this, it's just so you can, we have more room to, where you can see.
I can transport that way too, can I? Tape it down?
Yeah.
Transport it.
Alright, if you look down in here, you'll see a little white tab in there. You see it, my finger's pointing?
Move your finger for a minute. Yes, I see it.
You can get the little tab, and you're going to flip it up. Alright? What that does, that exposes that little wiper blade.
Was this right here?
Mm-hmm. That little wiper blade.
Okay.
Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to get the cleaner.
Do I have a cleaner? I don't know if I have.
No. Come on over here. And you're going to wipe this real good. Alright, see how hard it is to get that ink off?
Right.
Because it hasn't been done in a while. Alright.
But you want to get it all off there, right?
Yes, you want to get it all off of here. If you do it every 2 days, you're not going to have a big problem doing it.
It'd be cool if you make a hologram.
It'd be cool if you stop messing up my video editing here. Alright. Now, please, do not stick anything sharp in there, like a screwdriver, a needle, nothing like that. You can use your fingernail, you can use paper towel. Either or is fine. Basically what you're doing is just trying to get this nice and clean.
It's better to use the blue ones because they're heavier duty. They won't break apart into the machine.
And they don't have, they're lint free. That's the key. You can get those at Home Depot or Lowe's. Alright, basically all I'm doing is I'm just scrubbing the living daylights out of it.
Right there, yeah.
There you go. The best way to look at this wiper is like the windshield wiper in your car. If it's dirty, it doesn't do anything. Alright? This is the same way. This is actually what wipes your print head clean.
Does it ever have to be replaced?
Yeah, but the capping, it'll outlast the capping station. You'll probably replace the capping station.
And what's the capping station?
That's this whole compartment that we're cleaning out. Now, you can use a little bit of simple green in here. If you want, you can spray a little bit in here, leave it in here for like 2 minutes, and it actually breaks up that ink. So it makes it a little easier to wipe off.
Can you hurt anything by doing that?
No, just this
But
area right here.
You wouldn't spray it directly on it. You put it on the swab.
You can put it on the swab and just kind of douse it in there. Alright?
You can wipe the whole machine down with simple green instead of a
Magic sponge.
Magic sponge. Mr. Giant, whatever.
Yeah, Mr. Giant.
What's it called?
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Now, if you ever want to pop up the wiper, it's real simple. You just grab it, and then you just pull straight up. And it comes right out. Alright?
Well, then why would you not just clean it like that?
Because if you keep doing it, you're going to break these. The little bottom pieces.
Oh, okay.
Alright? And the reason is this one hadn't been done in a while, since John, I guess, put it in there. So I'm just going to wipe it off real good. Kind of start you back off at, 0.
But you don't recommend pulling out like that?
If you want to do it once a month, that's fine. Just don't do it every 2 days.
But it is a part I can buy if it does break.
Yeah.
But I can't run the machine till it...
Without it.
Do they carry them in stock? Or
Yes, we have them in stock. The good thing is, if you do break it, you call us. She'll have it ready as long as you're here before 5:30. We can get you a new one. Alright? If you have to wait for us to ship it, it's going to take a day.
And the shipping will probably... Well, I don't know. The gas nowadays costs you more than the shipping. So.
You're probably right. But if you need it now...
But now that it's getting a thorough cleaning, just the way you did it earlier with swabbing it...
Should be more than enough. Now, you'll tell. You'll be able to tell if it needs to come out and get clean good.
Just by looking at it?
Yeah. Okay. Again, if you do it every 2 days, shouldn't have a problem. Now, I have customers that'll even go a little further than that, and they'll clean this thing every day. It's perfectly fine. Does not affect it any. Alright, you want it nice and clean on the top. Now, since that's off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe the inside of there just to get some of that loose gunk out of there. Alright, and then I'm just going to stick it down in here and just give it a good scrub down. And that's it. Now, the wiper goes that way. The fold goes towards this side of the machine. Alright,
Okay,
that
yeah,
way the
like-
print head wipes. If you turn it the other way, it doesn't clean it correctly.
Right.
Alright? And to stick it in, you just stick in that channel and you're just going to push down. And then you just kind of give it a little tug up and you'll know when it's in there because it doesn't come out.
Okay. And then you have to flip it a certain way, right?
And then when you're done, you're just going to come here and just flip it down.
Gotcha.
Alright? Now, the next thing is going to be the capping station itself.
Now, is this something you want to do every 2 days, whether you're running it every day or not?
Yes. Every 2 days.
All right.
Now, right here, see there's 2 little pads in here? There's a white one and a color one?
Yeah.
There's a rubber piece that goes around the whole thing and right in the middle.
Right.
That's what you're going to clean. What that does is that prevents your print head from drying out. Alright, and all you want to do is just clean the top of it. This is why you don't want to use a cotton swab, is because it'll get on this pad and then it'll end up in your print head.
So you're just kind of wiping it all down in there, right?
Well, I'm mainly doing is this rubber piece on the outside. Let me get this little gunk off of there. Alright, because this rubber piece that I'm wiping off right here, that's what seals your print head at night. So you want that nice and clean so you get a good airtight seal. Alright?
Okay.
Now you're done with this area. Now, we're going to scoot the print head right to the middle.
Okay.
Alright?
All right.
Now, I don't know how you're going to do this, but we're going to go to the bottom of it. Doesn't have a camera in the front?
Nope. I don't even know if it's getting it. I'm just going to guess.
Alright. What you're going to do, now let me hold it here. I want you to go, here, get on this side. No, you get on that side. Alright. What you're going to do, oh yeah, that's going to be work good right there for you. You're going to clean here on the side,
Yeah.
then you're going to clean this side right here and this metal piece.
Okay.
Alright, you see that metal piece?
Yeah.
One on that side, one on this side,
Yeah.
and then on the bottom of this.
Okay.
Alright? What happens is you see this little fiber right here?
Yeah.
Alright. That little fiber right there as it's printing gets a little bit of black ink and ruins shirts. That's why you got to get it clean. Same thing over here. Now, when you clean that, you want to make sure you don't rub that print head. Alright?
Which is that in between the 2 metal pieces?
It's the shiny piece right here.
Yeah.
Now you will clean the print head, but first you got to get all this gunk out. If you try to clean it at the same time you clean the sides,
You'll get junk up in the
this junk that's on the, see that there on the paper towel?
Yeah.
You'll get that on the print head.
You gotta be very careful when you do this.
As you can tell, I'm not extremely easy on the print head. It's a ceramic print head. You're not going to break it by rubbing it with a paper towel. Alright? Now you want to make sure that this piece right here is nice and shiny and metal, which I can't see from here, but I imagine it's done. Yeah, it is. I can see it now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit this side over here. Same thing. It's going to make sure you don't rub that print head raw. See that stuff that's coming out?
Right.
Now, if you do this every 2 days or every day, it's going to be easy to do because that ink won't dry on there. Now I'm going to come over here on this side and just give it a good rub, get all that little lint off of there.
And you have cleaning solution on that rack.
Yes. Alright, now, we're going for the important thing. I'm going to get more cleaning solution and a fresh paper towel. Alright? Now, for this process, you will only use a blue paper towel or a swab, one of these swabs. Okay? The little cotton swabs, or spongy swabs, or a lint-free paper towel. Do not use a bounty towel or anything like that. Alright? Because we're actually going to wipe the print head. We want something that's lint-free. No t-shirts, nothing like that.
Those
paper
blue
towel.
blue shop
This works
towels.
great.
Okay.
Now, here, I got a great angle here if you want me to
Okay.
put it up there. Want to go to that other side? All you're going to do is you're going to start from one end of the print head, and you're going to pull it towards you or away from you, keeping constant pressure, getting that gunk off.
Okay.
Alright? Flip it over. You're never going to use the same side again. The second time, you can actually kind of work it a little bit because you got all the gunk off of it, and give it a good swipe. That's it. Alright? And if you look at it, it's nice and shiny now.
There's actually some dripping inside though.
Yeah, because I shoved some of that clean solution up into the print head.
Oh.
Alright? Now it should be...
Which won't hurt.
Yeah, right
at
now
all.
you can see it. It's really nice and shiny down there.
Okay.
I got this down here so you can see it good. You're going to clean that part, that middle piece, this side piece, and then you will wipe the middle of the print head. Alright.
Only with the blue lint-free
Yes.
shop towel. Okay.
The next thing is every 2 days, I want you to take a look inside of here in your sneeze tank and make sure it doesn't need to be dumped. If it does need to be dumped, you just grab it and pull it out. Alright?
Oh, so it's got some gunk down
Yeah.
in it.
After you dump it,
Now, would you put any solution in it and rinse it around, or you just
just water.
is that a water soluble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Water-based inks, water soluble
you
ink.
take a water hose and give it a little
Yep.
spray out, and
Yeah.
then stick it right back down there and dry it. A little blue towel and we're good. Okay.
Okay, when you're done, you're going to put the print head about 1 inch from this middle wall.
Okay.
Alright? Now you come around to the front. You will turn on the emergency switch, and then you'll hit the power button. All that's going to do is just turn on your machine. Alright? Now, see how it says on and then an N?
Yeah.
The N means that the head is not capped properly. Alright? When you turn on, normally, not when you're doing cleaning, but when you normally turn on, it should say on, 1, 2, 3. Alright? If you notice that you turn it off one night, just the power went out. And you weren't printing or anything, it was just sitting up there. If you come in and turn it on, it says N, let it go through the cycle, hit the power button, turn it off. Alright? And then turn it back on. It should say 1, 2, 3. If it says N, please give us a call because something is not walking properly on your print head.
Okay.
Alright?
Now, you would say that, well, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Would it be a good idea to have one of those battery surge protector backups so when the power goes out, it keeps the unit on?
Since you told me that you have a lot of spikes like that where it kills power and then comes back on, I would definitely get a UPS on this guy. Alright? It's a very expensive machine not to have one if you know you have that kind of issue.
Okay. Yeah, because it'll just keep it running even when the power's out up to, I think, 8 or 13 hours.
If it's on standby, it's like a computer that's on standby. It should run for a while. Alright? That's it for maintenance, my friend.
All right, that's easy enough. Now, is there a major maintenance that
Yes.
I do?
Yes, once a month. What I want you to do is you're going to get your blue lint-free paper towels. See this ball right here? You're going to wipe it off really, really good with these guys. Alright?
With a clean solution and everything.
Yeah, and when you're doing the maintenance is when you're going to do it. That way the print head's free. You'll wipe that over there, push the print head over, wipe over here. And with embroidery oil, if you can look down here, right in here you'll see a little white pad where my nail is.
Let me try it. Oh, underneath. Yeah.
Alright, you get some embroidery oil, douse that pad on this side, push it over, douse the other pad, and you're just going to run that print head back and forth to re-lubricate that. Alright? Please use lightweight oil, like embroidery oil or real oil. Do not use lithium grease, alright? And do not use like a heavyweight oil, because this will seize up on you and give you problems.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah, that's simple because I just use that little pin dropper that I use
That's all.
on the
That's what
embroidery.
we use. Alright?
So light, so thin.
The next thing is this little black guy right here, little encoder strip.
Yeah.
Alright? You're going to put Windex on the blue top, cleaner on the blue towel,
Cleaner or window?
cleaner,
All right.
and then we'll pinch it and go over.
Oh, this little.
Because that's
Yeah.
what tells the